All right, all right. Welcome, welcome. It's Tuesday afternoon now, right after Labor Day, so we're kicking off the fall season. I am very excited to have Tom Truong, my favorite man, Agents Get Free, to talk all about Home Search TV. Take it away, Tom. What do you like?
Love it. Well, Tim, thank you for hosting this call today. I'm happy to be on. I'm so happy to learn about HomeSearch TV, aka HSTV, and how you are helping our real estate community uh, agents thrive, do better in the local marketplace. And we all know that real estate is pretty local in most places and most agents. Man, if you're lucky to capture, let's say, 5% of the market share, you are probably the rock star of your real estate market, meaning 1 out of 20 listings comes on your local MLS in your market and you are the listing agent. You're pretty well set in that marketplace. Well, today I can't wait for you, Tim, to share with us and the audience who I've invited on live to teach us how they too can be the anchor of their own real estate show, channel, and then you make it all seamless by
Yeah.
assisting us and helping us host our own real estate anchor show. So take it away, Tim. Tell us about what you've been doing, how you've been helping agents, and what are you planning for the future in terms of growing this?
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. First, I want to say hello to Robert Shanley, has shown up today, says hi all. And Abdul, also here, says let's go. So I'm very excited. If you are on this stream, wherever you're watching from, I know we're streaming live on Facebook, 2 YouTube channels, and on Twitter or X now. Thank you all for showing up. I appreciate that. We have almost a dozen people on live so far. But this is the great thing that I've been doing using StreamYard, which is another service. I mean, basically, I first off want to say that whatever you do on video, start with your phone. Everyone has a camera in their pocket where they can shoot a simple video themselves, put that out there. Whatever platform you enjoy, whether it's TikTok or YouTube, or if it's Twitter X now, whatever platform you enjoy, then put it on that platform. There is nothing better than engaging with your friends, family, and future customers, clients, whatever you want to call them, but engaging with them on YouTube or through video. And Alan is also here. Thank you very much. Excited to hear about this. Thank you very much for commenting. So if you do have any questions, we'll have an official questions and answers after I do a little presentation. And you'll also be able to come up on video if you prefer. If you like, we'd love to have you. And with that, let me go over a little bit of what's happening here. HSTV Live or HomeSearchTV.com. It's basically right now an agent directory. We're setting up for all agents, open to anyone. So if you know anybody who's wanting to excel in real estate using video, this is the spot to be. It's going to be highly educational. There'll be a lot of stuff that we're running like right now, which will be for agents to learn best tips and tricks and practices. And then, of course, the proof is in the pudding and getting your videos out there for yourselves. That is really what I'm after. And it doesn't take a lot. It's very exciting and engaging to interact with your very own customers. So just to give you a little bit of background about myself, and if I go too fast, you can slow me down. Otherwise, I'm from the New York area, so I like to talk fast and get things done, so we don't want to waste anybody's time. But here, this was one of the local sites that I have, which I do a lot of video on, Greenwich Local. That's in Greenwich, Connecticut. This is the signpost by the beach telling you how far Times Square is and the beach and Island Beach and all the other points in Greenwich. But it's a great little informational site that I run. Also, the parent site to this is here, which, let me show this off, is another GreenwichLocal.com site where I have a lot of businesses listed and a lot of people I interact with on my video site and the YouTube channel for Greenwich Local. So I want agents to make their own local site for video where they can interact with, baseball teams, yoga instructors, business people, politicians, anybody that has anything to do with the walks of life of your town needs to have a voice and have a platform, and you should be the anchor of your town like that. And this is not hard to do. But let me get back to why you should be using video, because if you look at this slide here, 35 most popular social media websites, YouTube is listed number 2. But really, when you look at it, there is 2.7 billion active users, but there's 73 billion unique visitors every single month. In Facebook, which is listed number 1, is only 13 billion. Now, I know that's crazy. We're not going to reach all those people and everything like this, but it just shows you how gigantic YouTube is. And Google loves Google, and it owns YouTube. So if you want to rank on Google, if you want to influence Google in any way, you should use their number 1 product, which is YouTube, right? So given that, here's WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok is at number 5, but that's 2 billion users, and that's nothing to shake at. But I'm just saying how much of a behemoth YouTube is, and how you should be comfortable talking on video. Now, listen, I've been doing this for many years. I might come across that I do it well, and I was nervous the first time I put it out there, and I don't think you can find the first video that I ever made because I deleted it, right? But the biggest step you have to do is to get that first video out and get the second video out and just keep going and keep going. And as long as you feel comfortable, right? I mean, that's what everyone is, their goal is to feel comfortable on camera and feel comfortable interviewing people, talking to people. Like Luna just showed up. This is awesome. Thank you very much for commenting. I appreciate it. Please, if you have any questions or comments, please add that in there. When I say Google loves Google, I want to show this off for a second here. This is a Google site. This is totally free, Google Sites, pardon me. But I built this. This was a single property listing page, right? And I can, go over how to do that, but I have the 360 tour on here. And if it flows up, I have the floor plans. I have the area info, all this stuff about what goes on here. But all my video, and here's another video that I produced specifically for this. But this is free on YouTube. It's free on Google Sites. So I want to teach people inside HomeSearchTV.com how to do this, how to do this and excel using Google's products and using all the things at your disposal, the phone that you carry around in your pocket, why you should be using video to, show off your listing. Obviously, your home listings are the biggest things that you should be showing off. And I have here a presentation. Let me share this one and go into this. This will be quick as well, because everybody knows you should be using your property tours and live walkthroughs. You should be using video for that because people want to see it, and they love the raw, unpolished video just as much as something you're going to spend a lot of money on. So if you're going to hire professionals and do the drones, which you need the license for, and all that kind of stuff, that's wonderful. But they also like the raw live video of you walking around with your phone and explaining things that you love about the house and property. Educational content, buying and selling tips, investment advice, all that kind of stuff. That's great things to be doing on video. And it does not have to be long. YouTube Shorts are the 1-minute version of YouTube videos, which is extremely popular. They built that to compete with TikTok and Instagram, which are short form videos, which is great. Client testimonials. Obviously, clients aren't going to sit there and do an hour video how great you are, but you can get them to do 30 seconds. It's just like leaving a voicemail on your home phone. So you could do that. Case studies, things that have happened to you, where you can leave out the names and details to save the guilty parties some embarrassment, but everybody wants to know what's going on inside there. Community involvement, local events like I do on my local page, what's going on out there. Charity work. This is a great one too, because when you're involved in something that's other than your business, people want to know about it. People have also things they want to, contribute and or, relate to you about that. Social media short clips. That's what I said before. Interactive posts. I'll get to that interactive stuff, but polls and quizzes. So if you do have anything you wanted to say, being interactive is the best. Man is here. You're doing great. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. That's right, Robert. This is a good start. Yeah, thanks for Tom for chiming in there. But yeah, 8, 9 blog posts. So if you're a writer, it's great. If you want to just give off the top 10 things that you've written about in the last month, if you're an avid writer and you put your articles on Medium or Reddit or wherever you like to blog, if you can just come on in a short version and say, hey, I just wrote the top 10 things for buyers to know before they make a purchase, go here. Here's the link. That's all you have to say if you want to write an article rather than doing a video. And you don't even have to be on it, really. You can show, the park you're in or whatever it is. And guest posts are great. I've done a lot of interviews. Like I said before, I did a yoga instructor who had a high-end yoga event here in town in Greenwich, $1,000 for the day. And we did an interview and she talked all about her event and everything. She sold out that event and had enough responses to do a second event this month. So she did it in July, and now she's doing another one in late September because of the results from the video that we did, and she loved it and wants to come back on and promote it again. Email newsletters, yeah, anything you're writing or putting out there, just come on and say, look, if you're not on my newsletter list, you can subscribe here, Tim at HomeSearchTV.com, or wherever it is that you publish your lists or your newsletters. That's a great place to go. But here's my little hook of how I explain this to people. Look up my kilt. You might have heard the inspection. People like to do business with people they know, like, and trust. Because I have a little bit of an Irish background and the kilt is in my history, I added interact in there. And that's what we're doing right here when people are commenting, like everyone doing this. Know, interact, like, and trust. That's look up my kilt, as how I like to say. So, and that's much easier doing it on video than if you have a blog post waiting for someone to comment, all that kind of stuff, and going back and following up with that. That is the nuts and bolts of my presentation for why you should be using video. I will